I want to give it a minute to maybe some of my friends or anybody that might want to join. Um, yeah. So for the last week, um, you know, we've been going through this with um, protesting, and all of us, you know, we've been together on this, and I'm really proud of a lot of people. I'm also disappointed in a lot of people. A lot of my so-called friends, people that I'm close to, you know, supporting racism, standing by it, you know, defending it. I'm not cool with that, and I don't agree with that. And my hands, they will forever be up, okay? And nothing about that's gonna change. I don't agree with the cops. I don't agree with the government. I don't agree with a lot of things that go on. And I have free will to say what I want, you know. And yeah, I just don't agree with a lot of things. And you know, that's okay. Not everyone is gonna agree on everything. We know that. Not everyone is gonna agree on it. But people being disappointed about materialistic things, a window, whatever money, whatever valuable things that people are complaining about, you know, I don't like that either. And you know why I don't like that? Because you guys are missing the whole point of everything. Robberies happen every day. People are stealing every day. Government officials, your people that you put into office, they're stealing from you every day. Taxes, just a whole bunch of stuff. You know, a whole bunch of your income is going to pay for other people to live wealthy. That's where your money's going. So next time that you want to complain about a window or complain about something being broken, you know, go to your government officials and complain to them about what they do with your money, you know, when nothing around here is going on. You know, when there's no protesting, before all that. You know, I'm not here to tell or judge anybody for anything that they do. That's not my business, you know. I don't do anything. I mind my own business. I don't fuck with nobody. I don't bother nobody. You know, I don't. You know, I happen to see a lot of things, you know, and the last couple of days, you know, protesting, people standing up for a lot of people, and I think that that's something that is really good for a lot of people. I think for a long time, you know, Mike Brown, James De La Rosa, you know, people that were amazing people, they got killed by cops. Now, if I kill somebody, if I do anything close to that, I'm gonna be gone forever. And there's people out there that are doing things, you know, that are hurting people and taking advantage of people, and you know, they're constantly doing it. And for me, I don't believe in a lot of things, you know, only because I look at things, you know, from a general perspective as far as my experience and what I know, what I've been through, you know. But you know, I don't think it's fair. I don't think it's right, you know, that people are able to use, you know, whatever, you know, they think they are against people. I don't think that's right. I've been places and I know people and I've seen things and I know how things work when people come together. And you know, I'm not gonna sit here. It's easy. I'm gonna tell you like this too. You know, it's easy for these rich people, these celebrities, you know, these well-off, wealthy people to say they got a platform and then go out and speak out against all these people, you know, that they agree or don't agree with. You know, whatever people do, they're gonna do what they want to do. You ain't God and I'm not God. I'm not here to judge nobody. And I'm not gonna sit up in my house or sit up wherever I'm at and sit here and tell people what to do. Because I'm not a dictator. That's where you guys got everything fucked up. That's where people got shit fucked up. They think they're gonna tell somebody what to do. It don't work like that. It's been happening for too long. And now look what you got. No matter what you do, you can stop protesting today and 2020 will forever have this print. Forever. It ain't going away. It's not. It's not going away. I'm not spreading a message, you know, to go against people and hate everyone and cause craziness. And, hey, my message, is of love. Appreciate people. Be good to each other. That's what my message is. But at the same time, I'm not going to send a message that's going to tell anybody what to do. I'm not. If whatever you guys want to do, you do what you got to do, And I'm going to mind my business. But I don't appreciate it when there's rich people up there with all this money trying to sit there and talk to people that are broke, don't have nothing, They want to have something. Come on, Dennis Rodman. You think everyone's going to be in your shoes? You're over there hanging out with a communist, You're over there hanging out with Kim Jong-un. Whoever the fuck he is, he's a communist, bro. And then you want to sit here and talk about people, what they're doing. Man, you ain't living on the sidewalk out there. You ain't living on the streets. You ain't none of that. So for you to sit there and tell people what or what not to do, nah, not cool. For anyone that has anything against people that are protesting, go out there, get your protest together, and go say something about it. Talk to the people. Engage with the people. Don't get behind your TV screen. Don't get, or your phone, and start telling people what to do, because, it's been too long that too much has been going on. Even aside from the cops, just racism as a whole. I know about racism. I went to North High in the 1990s, North High School in Bakersfield, California. Probably still is a very racist school. Oildale, California, you guys know what that is. And it wasn't a good experience. I only lasted there a month and a half because I was fighting every day with white people because they didn't like me. I'm half white. I'm Latino and I'm German. But I look like I'm Latino. I dress like I'm Latino because I am half Latino, and I'm not. I'm proud, very proud of that. But they didn't like that. So every day, almost every day, was a fight, some type of disruption because they didn't like that. White people don't like that. And I'm not gonna say all white people, but there's a good majority of them that I met that that just I don't know what to say. About. Because I'm not going to lie. At one point in my life, I didn't know anything. All I knew was what the government showed me. The history books, Christopher Columbus, the presidents, all this. But then I went to college and I found an education. Started reading more books, history books, looking into stuff, as far as educating myself. And I came to find out what the truth really is about. When you tell minorities, when you tell people, of the opposite gender, when you sit there and dictate them and tell them what to do and don't give them an opinion, I can't agree with that. I can't. If there's going to be a group full of men that are going to talk about women and make laws and everything else about women, minorities, and this group of people have they're all men, they're all white, they're all Caucasian. I don't know. The NFL, there's so much that goes on, with people and race because it's evident and it's there. And, I don't support it. I don't. I support my friends. I support people that I love and care about, No, it's the truth. I wasn't raised by parents, okay? I didn't have, somebody told me today, your mom and dad, you didn't have a good mom and dad? No, I didn't. I didn't have a good mom and dad. They thought, I thought they raised a good son. Because I went against racism, somebody said, I thought they raised a, what? What are you talking about? You know what? I was raised by the streets and they raised a good person. I was raised in the system and they raised a good person. Why? Because I care about people. All people. I don't look at people of color. I don't look at white, black. I don't see people like that. But the more deeper that I go into, these protests, and because I've been doing this for about 8 years now. Law enforcement tried to kill me. Highway Patrol tried to shoot at me. I got scars on my hand from handcuffs. I've been through all kinds of just bullshit. Just walking along, minding my business. I know what it's like. I know. In 2015, some cops assaulted me. I'm gonna say assaulted me because I didn't have nothing to do with these people. I'm just walking along, minding my business. 10 tackled me on the ground, laid on top of me. I told them I couldn't breathe. They didn't care. You know what? You know why I could hear this fat ass cop all laying his nasty ass stomach all over me, and all he could say was, oh, "Just wait, just wait." While I'm dying, I can't breathe. I can't breathe. While I'm telling him I can't breathe, him and his partner are laying on top of me. These guys are like 6'2", 6'4", tall guys with a fat ass stomach, laying on top of me. I'm 6 foot, you know. I was weighing like 175, you know. It's some weight on top of me, you know. Especially when they're holding me down and they got a handcuff on me, you know. That's where that scar came from. You guys can see that scar? It came from a handcuff, you know. And so I just feel like, you know, the more that I'm seeing things for what they are, the better I'm becoming a person. And I think if you want to be a better person, I think if we all want to be better people, we do have to come together. But what I don't support is dictatorship. I don't support that. When people are peaceful, when people are standing there, you know, when you come at them with pepper spray, with batons, all this riot gear, we're thousands of cops. I don't fucking understand that. I do not understand that. How do you have thousands of cops, man? Oh, man. Okay, tell me this. How do you have thousands of cops to go try and lock up, you know, people that are expressing themselves with these people don't have no weapons. These people don't have none of that. You know, they're peaceful protesters. And these cops come out in force. Like, I don't understand that. Like, no violence, all this. You know why I don't understand that? Because there's thousands of homeless people. There's thousands of people living on the streets right now that are going through so much more, you know. And you know what? The cops ain't out there helping them. The cops ain't out there surrounding them. There ain't thousands of cops surrounding them. And these people are out there every day. Cops don't give a fuck about people. All they give a fuck about is telling people what to do. And that's not cool. How you gonna sit there and tell people this is a free place to be and it ain't free? It's not. We can't go outside anymore. We can't wear what we want anymore. We can't talk to who. There's a lot of rules in life now here in this so-called country. You know, if I go outside at a certain time, if I do a certain thing outside, I'm gonna get in trouble. And before it wasn't like that. It really wasn't. So, you know, I'm not here to bash anyone for whatever they're doing. Whatever they're doing. For one thing, whatever they're gonna do, people are gonna do. But, you know, it's not my business. It's not your business either. People should mind their own fucking business, real talk. You know? I hear a lot of nonsense negativity from people and they ain't doing shit. They're sitting at fucking home, you know, on their fat ass, sitting there talking about people, putting people down. And not one time are they sitting out there trying to be actually an effective change, you know? It's like I heard someone tell me, you know, because I've always been doing this for a long time, pushing for justice, pushing for people to get help, you know? But if you don't get out, if you don't do anything about it, it's just not gonna work, you know. And to all those people, you know, that don't support, you know, minorities, that don't support, you know, women, that don't support people, you know, I'm here for you. You know why? Because I'm gonna give you a book, or I'm gonna try to do something that will try to help you get an education, or will try to help you better. Because 10 times out of 10, the people that are, you know, against protesting and against, you know, and are racist, those people that, you know, I've come across, you know, because I don't continue a friendship with them after I know that. Just know that if I know that about you, our friendship is gonna be not happening, bro. It's not gonna happen, okay? Because that's how much I feel about it. But I'm gonna try to educate you. I'm gonna try to help you the best I can. You know, but if you choose to go against me and you choose to go against how I feel, and then that just makes me suspicious. It makes me think different, and I just can't agree with that. You know, it mentally sets me back, only from experience. So, you know, all I can do is try to help people. You know, help my friends, because I have friends out there that I love with all my heart that they just don't know. That is the sad part about this, is that there's people out there that are sending messages to people through social media, through all this stuff, and they're just little snippets, they're just little videos. I spent a whole year of my life taking history. Yeah, I know it ain't my whole life. I know it ain't, but every single day almost for a whole year, that's a lot of time and effort that I put into something. And for me to sit here and act like, I don't know what's going on, or everything that I know, everything that I care about is, a good portion of it is because I was educated about it. Because teachers and professionals came together and they said, we want to show you something better. PhD doctors in our community, they said they want to show me something better. So now because they showed me that, now I feel like I'm a better person. I'm more of a quality of person, because there's nothing wrong with being a better person. There's not. You could be whoever you want to be, But from my experience, what I think is that I don't think there's nothing wrong with being a better person. I always, all the time, am trying to, better myself. But that's me. Hey, not everyone in the world likes mustard. Not everyone in the world likes ketchup. And I understand that. And you know what? I respect that 100%. And I don't hate nobody for whoever, whatever they are, but I don't support it and I'm not with it, And the reason I say I don't hate is because I'm not a hater. I'm not, But don't expect me to be your friend. Don't expect me to support you, Expect me to try and enlighten you and help you, but that's all I could do, I just feel like, this last week has showed me a lot about a lot of people. A lot of people that I'm close to, And so, I just hope, and I don't want to say pray because, I hate that when people, I don't want to say I hate that, because I'm not a hater, but I want to say that I don't like when people, say, I'm going to pray for you, or let's pray for them. Because I don't think, yeah, pray, you could pray, of course, meditate, pray all you want, but if you don't actually do something about it, if you don't actually, put how you feel into motion, it's just only going to be a prayer. Talk to God, be a God. But if you truly feel in your heart that how you feel, and you strongly feel that, if you really feel that, it's better to do something about it. And when I say do something about it, it might be to, learn more things, do more with yourself. There's nothing wrong with self-improvement. I think that's a big thing in life. But yeah, I've been protesting for about 3 days straight now, and I got blisters on my hand, I got blisters on my feet, being hit in the face with a pepper spray, and cops getting all crazy. We just standing there. I ain't got no weapon. My hands are up. Fuck you need to shoot me for? I don't understand that. Why you need to pick out those sticks? They need to pick out just all this violence that they, claim to not be about. But, as you guys can see on videos, cops, they don't give a fuck. They don't. And if you don't give a fuck, I don't give a fuck either. Straight up. I don't sugarcoat nothing. I'm not a soft. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you, some bullshit about, go out and be peaceful and all that. Fuck peace. You think people were being peaceful? You think that fucking cop was being peaceful when he had his knee on his neck? When cops were shooting fucking bullets at me? Beating my ass? Fucking trying to break my leg? While I'm handcuffed? Nah, fuck that. That ain't peace. That ain't peace. That's not. And I'm not saying when I say to not be peaceful, I'm not saying go out and kill people, all that. I'm saying, I'm not gonna be quiet. I'm not gonna be silent. Yes, I will be disruptive in a good way, because there's a way to be disruptive in a good way. There really is. It's called constructive criticism. It happens every day. We all need to use it, all of us. But yeah, I don't, I'm not into the bullshit. I'm really not, I'm not gonna do anything that's gonna jeopardize what I have going for myself. So, I'm doing everything, the way that people are showing me, and I'm learning how to, be a better person, because I'm surrounding myself with a lot of good people, and I've been doing that for a long time, for most of my life. I've been surrounded by these great people, and everyone that's watching out there, all my friends, my family, people that I'm close to, I just want to say that I'm thankful for you, that you gave me a good heart, and that you guys showed me a better way, but I don't want to sit here and not, give the love and respect to people that are not here anymore. Something that I learned is not to talk about people, when they're not around. If you have something to say to somebody, say it to them. Don't sit there and talk about them, So if somebody's not here anymore and they can't defend themselves, just know that I'm gonna stick up for you, because I'm just that person. I don't like to I'm not gonna let my friends go down. And when I say friends, it's just good people in general, because I consider you friends. I really do. And I'm getting tired of seeing these rich people sitting up here telling people what not to do, and they're living in a mansion. You're driving a fucking Ferrari, all this fancy shit, and you're telling people what not to do. Man, go live on the streets for a while and see how hard that is. Take all that money that you supposedly have, go give that all away to the poor people. And then after you go through that for a while, and then come talk to me about what to do and not to do. Because most of these people ain't lived in the hood for years. Years, ain't lived there. They sit there and make music about the ghetto, sit there and talk about the hood, but where they all at? Where they all at? Where all these superstars that come from the hood, you know what they're doing? They're exploiting. They're exploiting the people. Using the people for profit, and then when the shit hits the fan, where they at? Yeah, there is a lot of good people that are sticking up, that are protesting, that are helping out the community, but there's also a lot that are not. And all those people that are not, most of you, exploited the ghetto and made all this music and all this stuff about them and said, oh, I'm from this, I'm from that, I love my fans, this and that. Yeah, you loved them when they were giving you money, but what about now? Where's the love at now? When it's real, I don't care about money. I don't give a fuck about money. I don't. What I give a fuck about is that, I could be a better person. And I'm gonna talk about myself, because if I'm not a better person, I'm not nothing. I'm not. Because then I can't do nothing for nobody. And for me, we're all different. Like I said earlier, we all have a preference. And I choose to be somebody better in life. Better than I could ever be. That's just my, I have a passion for that, but I don't think it's right. I don't think it's right to kill people at all. I don't think it's right. I don't think it's fair that, cops are taking advantage of people, using this military bullshit, They're saying at curfew, thousands of people. I don't see them marching down in the homeless community. I don't see them marching down the block trying to help people get a place to stay. But you're gonna tell these people just because they want to express themselves that they can't do that. I mean, if that's not communist, what is it? I don't know what that is. I'm really passionate about this because I've been through it. I've been hurt. I know what it feels like. I know it. I know that moment when I thought I was gonna die. I know that moment when I was laying on my chest and these cops were on top of me. I know what that feels like so much, and I was that close. I was that close. I was that close to losing my life. That close to losing my life. So I know it. I was that close. And if I didn't have that last bit of strength in my body, I would not have turned on my side with the power and the strength that God gave me, because these people were holding me down. And they were cops. And they were holding me down, and they were not letting me go. And they were not going to get off me. But I pushed with all my power to get on my side so I could breathe. And I stayed like that. And I stayed like that so I could breathe. And they still stayed on top of me. They still stayed on top of me and tried to smash me. This is not a game out here, Being out here, this is not a fucking game, man. It's not a game. This ain't for you rich people to sit there behind your stupid ass phones, in your communities, in your rich communities, and tell us how to live, tell the people how to live. That's what people are fucking sick and tired of, You ain't, if you need security to come fuck with me, then nah, fuck that. That's not people, that's not real. I don't got no security behind me. Why you need security and I don't? But you want to say that you're there for the people. I don't think so. Yeah, that's CUYK Osiris. Yeah. Say you need security to go hang out with the people. Nah, man. Don't talk about being with the people and when you need security. Go take all that money, all these people with all these diamonds and all this bling bling that we all gave you, that we all supported you about. Go give that to the community and help support a protest. Help support the community. Fuck the security, all that, bro. Be real. If you say you're from this and that, go out with the people. I've been doing it every day. I've been doing it. I think it's only fair that we as people, you know, that we think about people that are not here anymore. You know, memories. You know, I have a lot of friends that they're not here anymore. And I'm never going to forget about them. And I'm not going to let their memory go away. And I'm not going to just sit here and act like they were not alive. Because they were. And they're really good people. My friend, James De La Rosa, he was a great person. A very great person. Michael Brown, George Floyd, they were all great people. All these great people, they're not here anymore. And I think that's the hardest thing that I've ever had to deal with, is losing my friend. I just hope that this protest, it can keep going and going. I hope that the momentum will build. I hope that people will get the message, you know, and see that the community needs help. If you notice, all the people protesting, that for the most part, I would say there are a lot of, you know, we're in the middle class or lower class. We don't have a lot of money. I'm not gonna sit here, get on camera and tell you guys I got these watches and, you know, I make money to survive, that's it. I don't make money to go out and buy stuff. I don't give a fuck about material shit. I shop at Goodwill. That's where I go for my clothes. I just feel like, you know, I just feel like I really, really, really hope that, you know, that the poor people, you know, the people I need to help the most, the people who really help, that we can get some help. Because there's a lot of people out there, I don't care what people say about, you could do it, you could do this, you could do that. You know what? A lot of that is fucking bullshit, because you know what? A lot of these people that are well off and that sell a dream to people so they can keep getting income and keep profiting off the people, they were at the right place at the right time. That's all it is timing. And then they use the notion of, oh, I did, this was my technique. You know, nah, you're in the right place at the right time. Just like they say, being at the wrong place at the wrong time. You know, that happens for a lot of people. A lot of people. So I'm gonna live in reality, and I'm gonna, you know, sit here and say, hey, I might not, you know, I'm doing everything I have to do in life. You know, I might not get to where I want to go. You know, I might not, because really I want to help a lot of people. I want to do a lot of things for a lot of people. I might not get there, and I have to live in that reality. You know, I might not, but I'm not gonna stop trying. I'm not gonna stop trying. You know, I laid in the car with front seat, and you know, cops unloaded on my car while I was in the car. You know, I don't agree with that. I don't think you should be out there shooting people. I don't have no gun. I didn't have nothing, and they try to kill me. You know, I want to make this video about, you know, about George Floyd, because, you know, I think that, you know, is something, you know, that really needs to be, you know, dealt with. You know, really. You know, I don't think it's right. I don't think it's right. And the reason I don't think it's right is because there's a whole community of people that have been oppressed, that have been held down, that have been taken advantage of. And you know what? People are going to be tired of it. People are going to, they're going to push back. And, you know, if, you know, we can't, if we can't, you know, come together on this, then, you know, there's going to be a lot of people that ain't going to agree, and they're going to go off and do their own thing, and that's all right. But I know one thing. I know that I'm going to be adamant about how I feel, and I don't agree with how the government is doing things. I don't at all. Man, I don't at all. A week ago, a homeless community was the top of the issue, and now this is. You know what? You know, and we don't want to distract from that. The homeless community needs help too. You know, what it is it's the homeless community, yeah, but it's the low income in general that needs help. People need help in general. You know, because you know what? Yesterday, last night, all these fancy stores, these people with money, the cops had them surrounded, all these stores surrounded, right? They got National Guard, all this shit. For the rich people, right? The corporate companies, right? They really got it surrounded, right? But they won't do that for me and you. They won't do that in the homeless community. They won't put National Guard around here and help anybody out. They'll take from people, but they won't give. You know, all that money, the taxpayer money that we're paying those fucking people to stand in front of some shit, nah, fuck that. No. Taxpayers' money goes to paying all these people to do all this, you know, trying to disperse the crowd or whatever. People are peaceful. People want to protest. There's no need for taxpayers to be having to fund, you know, police that want to come out in riot gear and be shooting people with these fucking guns. Nah, that's not right. I don't agree with that. You know, I don't agree with communism. I don't agree with fucking dictatorship. I don't agree with none of that. Dennis Rodman, no. I don't agree with you, bro. I don't. And I ain't gonna say bro because no. You're older than me, you know better. And whatever you're gonna do, you're gonna do, you know? But I don't agree with telling people not to express themselves. And whatever people want to do, yeah, I do it. But I'm not gonna sit here and make some stupid ass video, you know, and sit here and tell people, oh, well, you know, we need all, you know, peace and all. Fuck that. No justice, no peace. I don't agree with fucking peace. I don't. Until you guys stop, you know, killing people, until, you know, police officers, you know, until them as a whole, until they're just them as a whole, they're just not good people, okay? That's what I'm gonna say. They're not good people. I don't give a fuck what you say. They're not good people. Okay? So until there's changes, until things, you know, can get better. Okay, sorry about that. So I'm gonna finish this video though, and I just felt like this was something that I needed to say because I want all my friends to know exactly how I feel. And I don't want there to be no gray line. I don't want there to be nothing in the middle. You know? I support everyone, you know? All my people out there. You know? I'm not sitting here trying to say these people are better or that. No, I support my people. I support my community. That's what I do support. And, you know, and whatever I have to do, whatever I have to go through, you know, because there's going to be people that are not going to like it. There's not. It's going to be hard for me because I'm going to have friends that I'm not it's just going to be a separation for me. And it'll be a little bit difficult because not everybody's going to agree. And that's okay. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to continue to spread the message of love and hope and peace and bringing people together because that's all I want to do. You know, I want a better community. I don't think it's right that we pay thousands in taxes and pay all this high ass rent and all this money going up all the time and nothing to show for it. Yeah, because when the homeless community goes up 300%, you know, in London Breed, you know who you are. You know, when the homelessness goes up 300% because of you, you know, and then you're sitting over there telling cops, go take this homeless guy off the bench because I'm eating my lunch over here. Now, fuck that. Why you don't get your fat ass up and go tell him to get off the bench? I don't agree with that. That's bullshit, London Breed. That's an entitlement bullshit. You think because you're a mayor that you're better than somebody else. Now, fuck that. Bullshit. If you don't like seeing people sleeping on the bench, why don't you go out and take all that money that you spend on your lunch and go spread it out? Because I'm sure you spend a lot of the taxpayers' money on your lunch. You know, I would love to see the tab on that overall since you've been in office. How much you charge the community for your lunch. I want to see that. So with that being said, you know, I wanna end this video, but I'm not gonna end the protest, and I will continue to support my people and my family out there that, you know, want to see people be treated fairly, because that's all I want. You be good to my people, you be good to my community, and you know, yeah, that's all I want to see. And I don't know what you rich people out there that are speaking against the protesters or whatever you're talking about. Until I see you get out there with the people and do something about it, you know, I'm not gonna listen to nothing you have to talk about. You know, nothing, because it's easy for you to sit behind your phone and tell people how to live. Until I've seen that happen a lot of hypocrites. Less talk, more work. That's my motto. So what I'm gonna do is today, if there's another protest, I'm gonna participate. I'm gonna be a good student. I'm gonna get straight A's. I'm gonna do what I have in my mindset to do, and that's to work my way into a good position so that way I could be the change. If you feel like you want to be the change, you know, if you can, if it's possible, go to school, educate yourself, get into the government, try to, you know, go into things so that way you can, you know, work your way out and build your own team and get good people out there, you know, because unless we get into that position, unless we tap into that, man, we're just, it's hard, you know, and I know that it's hard because there's generations of racism going on. My great grandpa was a general in the army, and they gloat about that, you know, the Civil War, you know, racism. We know what that is. That wasn't, people say 500 years ago. Nah, that wasn't no fucking 500 years ago, 50 years ago. You know, this shit was happening. You know, you weren't allowed to be in a certain place if you were a Mexican, if you were black. So I'm not gonna be dumb about that, you know? So I just feel like if we really want to make a change, if we can't, hey, some of us can't, some of us can't. And that's okay because that's just the way it is. You know, but if you can, you know, get out. I ran for student president, you know, I was a part of my student government. You know what, I was outspoken too. And a lot of them didn't like that. A lot of people in my constituents, you know, there with me, you know, see even some of the faculty, they didn't agree with me, right? But you know what? A lot of people did. A lot of people. And the ones that didn't agree with me, they had their little smart ass remarks to make, their little funny comments. You know? You know why? Because they had an underlying agenda. They had something else, you know, that they had going on, you know, that wasn't really for the people. Because it was really for the people, and I sit there and try to support the people, you ain't gonna laugh about that or think that's funny, because it's not. That when your job is to help the people, you know, that's what your expectations are. And whenever you have somebody like me that wants to actually help and that does want to do it, and I'm not getting paid for that, you know, then why we don't get together, you know? And if you put some bullshit in front of me, you know, 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna catch it and I'm not gonna see it. I mean, I'm gonna catch it and I'm just not gonna pay attention to it, you know? There's a small part where I won't catch and I won't see it, but I will. And I just want, you know, for people to support the protesters. I do. I want everyone to get out there. I want everyone to be a vocal, you know, if not for me, for the people that are not here anymore, you know, because, you know, that at the end of the day, George Floyd, James De La Rosa, you know, these people, they can't speak for themselves. They can't talk for themselves. And I think it's only fair that, you know, James De La Rosa, he was my friend. And I seen him as a person do a lot of good things for a lot of people. And I know I'm a good judge of character, a great judge of character. And I seen him and I know him and he was a great person. And I don't think it's fair and I don't think it's right what the cops did to him and they got away with that. And that's fucked up. That's fucked up. So until, you know, somebody, you know, until something good happens for the people, you know, we're going to keep protesting. It's going to keep going. And I just want to tell everyone out there that, you know, I hope that you could support the people that are trying to express themselves in a great way. Because if you want to sit there and talk about, you know, these people in the past that were great leaders, you know, and how much of a, you know, a peaceful protest they did, you know, go out and do it. Go out and do it. Muhammad Ali, Muhammad Ali, Martin Luther King, Chavez, Gandhi, you know, all these great people, you know, that did these protests, you know, and well, I'm not gonna say great people because I don't know them personally, but what I've heard of them, you know, but these people that have done these things, I think that we can, you know, take bits and parts of it, you know, Malcolm X, you know, different people, you know, just. You know, the thing is, it's hard for me to talk about people that are known because I know so many people that are not known and they're really great people. You know, they're really great people. Because I just don't like doing that to be sitting here and saying that these people were better than these people because, you know, my friend Skimpy, you know, my other friends out here, you know, they just, my friend David, they give me knowledge and they give me some great peace of mind and I didn't get that from a book or I didn't get that from a famous person. So I don't ever want to take away from the people as a whole and say that these people have something that these people don't because I think we all have something good to bring to the table. And, you know, I don't, the thing is too, at the same time, this ain't the 50s anymore. This ain't the 40s, this is 2020. It's a lot. There's racism now, but it's advanced. And that's way different than years ago. You know, it's a lot different. It's a lot different. So, you know, if you ever want to ask me questions, or anybody ever wants to feel like they want to talk to me about something, I just want you to know that, you know, you could do that. And feel free to message me. You know, my heart and my prayers and everything goes out to Michael Brown, to his father, Michael Brown Sr., to George Floyd, his family, to James De La Rosa, to his mom, you know, Letty De La Rosa, to Jesse Rodriguez. You know, they're all great people. They all helped a lot of people out, you know. And I just think that, you know, it's only fair that you know, we treat people right. And the only way that's going to happen is if we, you know, get together and organize and make a change, do something about it, push for it. And yeah, I went a little longer than expected, but it was something that I needed to say. And, you know, if people you know, don't see things the way I see things, that's okay. But if you don't see things the way I see things, you know, you should maybe pick up a book and try to inform yourself. So that way you could be a little, I'm not that educated, but, you know, if you don't agree with me, you know, educate yourself. Because I'm not talking from hate. I'm not talking about I'm on this, left, right, groups, this, that. I'm not, none of that. You know, I'm talking from an education point, talking from a life experience. That's what I'm talking about. And yeah, so I wish a lot of love and hope to a lot of people out there. And yeah, so we'll see you guys soon. And I hope everything in the future works out for everyone. And I hope, you know, that all the families and the victims, that they can all get peace and they can all get help, because, you know, a lot of people, they ain't getting help. They're not. And I see it every day. You guys take care.